Hello friends, this is Tane aka Skeletane here, back on EQ Legends Beta server. And where we left you off last time, we were doing a boss rush. We were killing all sorts of bosses that we could do in solo instances, just to see if we could do it for fun, and of course get some cool loot as well. And obviously, as you know, we could, and it was a great time. But now we're on a different adventure. I am changing it up a bit here. So while I may look very similar in terms of my gear, I am completely different. I have changed my build yet again, and I'm back to the leveling grind because I have to say that's where I enjoy playing Everquest the most. I'm a leveling Andy, as people would call it, and I really enjoy just leveling through the game and doing that grind from, you know, the start to the finish. I don't know why, it's just something I really enjoy, and it's very relaxing to me and enjoyable. So I am on the grind again for this next round, and I wanted to do some classes that I'd not played before. I mean, played on EQ Legends together, and it was an idea that I had. As you can tell, I'm a bard from me doing that because, well, that's one of my primary classes, and I only have 2 primary classes unlocked, so I have to either start with a bard or I have to either start with a necromancer. And with the build I was going for, I didn't want to have a necromancer in the mix, and you'll see why. I mean, some might say, well, go for it, just, you know, but I wanted to do it this way, and I'll show you why. So what am I today? I am a bard, mage, beast lord. Why in the world am I doing that? Because I really wanted to get a feel for the pet classes. Now I know that they're going to have a pet patch probably in the future at some point. They're probably going to get a pass on the patch on the pets. All that kind of, that's got to happen because they do need some work. That's what I've been hearing. So we're here to test it and find out how it is. And why did I pick mage and beast? Because they're both, you know, pet classes, and we can only have 1 pet out. We can't have 2 pets out because, well, 1, mage is my favorite class in EverQuest. Love it. So I wanted to put that first. 2, why would we do the Beast Lord? I do enjoy the Beast Lord, but the main reason for the Beast Lord is the Beast Lord gets a really cool set of procs that you can put on pets, and the mage pet can be hit by those procs. So you can buff your pet. The mage pet will be the main pet. That's what I want to use, and it will be I'll be able to buff it with all the different Beast Lord spells. I'll be able to use the Beast Lord proc, all of the different benefits that the Beast Lord gets, which is kind of like has some shaman abilities and shaman spells. I'll be able to use those to buff the pet, make the pet strong, heal the pet, regen, all that great stuff on the pet to make it stronger, which I really like. So we can buff the heck out of our pet and make him strong. And of course, since I'm bard, I can still wear all the other bard stuff, and Beast Lord's got dual wield, and so the equipment is kind of nice because it's basically the same stuff I've already been wearing. Now you'll see I'm wearing all this stuff because before, when I started it, it's back at 10, level 10, which I am now, I dumped everything in the bank. This time we're not doing that. We're gonna use the gains we've gotten over the past run, and we're gonna use them. We're gonna use all the equipment we already have, which you can see here, on my character. And I just want to, so I guess you could call this a twinked run, where I'm, you know, equipped with all the amazing, great stuff. I want to see how it goes. I want to try it and see how it changes the experience of the game. I'm sure it'll be faster, it'll be easier. I won't have as much trouble, but that's fine. This is EQ Legends. I can do what I want. I can have fun with whatever build I want, and I think it's fun that you can have all this gear that you've earned from your prior runs and then share them with your next run or your next build or whatever it is. So that's what I'm going to do this time. We're not going to do a fresh start. I already got my little pet over here. We already got Zoban, and he's my water pet. And why did I choose water? I do really enjoy the fire. Honestly, fire pet's my favorite pet, but I'm not going to choose fire pet. We're going to do water. And why is that? Well, 1, I believe he's a rogue. So he's going to be doing backstabbing. He's going to be doing those roguish kind of abilities, which is going to be a huge help. High damage output. Also, because if you remember from my run in the boss rush, I ended up with some staffs of elemental mastery, water. And I've taken that focus exaltation and put it on my weapon, my primary serpent tooth, which we got off of Yale. So that should, I believe, bump my pet to be a little stronger, the water pet in particular. So I'm planning to use water pet as much as I can, unless for some reason it doesn't make sense. But I am going to use as much as I can to take advantage of that exaltation that we currently have. So that's the plan. And to start this out, I think we might level in a little different areas. My default is to go to all the places I know. We've already done those. You know, like going to Guck, going to Unrest, going to Crushbone, going to all those different... Well, actually, we haven't done Crushbone yet. That would be kind of fun. Maybe we do Crushbone. I was thinking of going to the Oasis and maybe just leveling there. I used to love leveling in Oasis, killing crocs and madmen driving me crazy. That was an idea. Maybe we do Crushbone. I even thought about doing the Warrens, someplace way out of the way, and working on that. And that would also raise my faction with the Erudites. So maybe there's a side benefit there. Maybe I do that. So I don't know yet. The Warrens sound like kind of a fun thing to do. I'll tell you, I've never spent time in the Warrens. I've spent a lot of time in all those other places, but the Warrens is not a place I've been. So it might be a fun little excursion to check it out. So you will have to find out as soon as I leave here and start running away. Oh, and by the way, you can see I'm in Grob. I was in Grob so I could pick up all the Beast Lord spells, because as a Dark Elf, I can't go to the Barbarians city and buy the spells. So I came here to buy all of my Beast Lord spells. And I have my book is fully kitted with all the Mage spells, all the Beast Lord spells. They're pre-memmed, ready to go. I don't have to run back to town to get anything. So we are ready to adventure. And I will see you in a minute when I've decided where we're going. Okay, so we're back, and well, you can probably tell where I decided to end up. I think I'm going to do Blackburrow. It's not a dungeon I've done very often. I think I've been here maybe it's a couple times, and I really didn't do much here or explore the dungeon fully. So I think it would be fun to try to level through here, or at least level as much as I can, starting here at level 10. And also, the second reason being, they're going to revamp this one next. So Blackburrow is going to be the next revamp, and it would be fun to do this pre-revamp and see, you know, how the dungeon is, get familiar with it, and then when they revamp it, come through here and be like, see what has changed. So if I'm familiar with it, then I'll know, oh, they changed this, and oh, they put a placeholder here, or they put a named spawn here, etc. So that'll be fun to see the changes from pre-vamp to revamp. So that's the plan. So we're going to get started right in there and get going. I think those guys hate me and I need to be careful. They do. So we'll try not to aggro them. Let's get inside and start killing some gnolls. I think I'm going to bump the difficulty up because 0 is pretty boring. And we've got some decent gear. So we're going to kick this up a notch to 2, which is my favorite. I don't even need to run a personal instance. There's nobody in here. So we're just going to run it as is. Okay, well, again, I don't know much about this place. I don't know where to go. I don't know where the names are. So we're just going to work our way through and explore and see how deadly and dangerous it gets. Okay, I'm kind of familiar with this, I think. I think this takes us down below where there's some better mobs to kill. Okay, look at this. We got a few blues here. Got some blues here. Oh yeah, okay, I've seen this place before. I've seen some of the other guys who have done this dungeon come here. So let's give it a shot. We're probably just going to blow these guys up pretty quickly. And we will sell most of this stuff off. Let's send the pet to do some work. Come on, pet, go do your thing. He's kind of slow. Actually, I'm curious to see how the XP split works here. Do you have to do some damage to get XP. I'm coming from Project Quarm where you need to do 1 point of damage. So what did I just kill? I killed a gnoll. A gnoll, okay. There's a scrawny gnoll. They're not going to be much of anything. Let's kill the scrawny gnoll myself. 7.17, okay. Master Brewer, who's this guy? I don't know, but we're going to kill him. Send the pet on this guy and we'll kill the brewer. Doesn't even care about me. Attack the brewer now. I'm running in Spellblade stance to try to see if I can get a Black Bro casket. So it's actually a bag. I have what is it? I don't think it shows me here. Probably won't see it go off very often. Anyways, I'm using Spellblade, and I have in my first slot Flame Bolt, which does 50 to 55 damage, so that would be nice if it procs. I'd like to see it proc at least, knowing the Spellblade is actually working. Oh, I made a change I need to tell you about. That's a really great change, and I'm very happy with. Oh, you know what? We'll loot these Null Fangs for some faction. Is in my options. I saw somebody else do this. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Razman? I think Razman did it in his video. Persistent auto attack. This is what I've been missing and complaining about throughout all my other videos, where I was like, why? I hate when I have to continually turn attack back on. Well, I don't have to. This is what I was used to on Quarm, was that if anything was still attacking you, your attack stayed on, so you could just tab target to the next thing and fight it. I don't know where I'm going at all. This is purely exploration. Oh, there's a room back here with some guys. I can see them on the map. I want to go in here. This looks cool. There's some a yellow and some blues. Oh, the split ball commander? He can drop the lariat. He has it in his hand, actually. The commander actually has it in his hand. Not that he'll drop it because this is personal loot world, but yeah. It'd be cool if he dropped another nullhide lariat. I think he has a 25% chance to drop it, actually. My pet's doing work back there. Somewhere. Okay. Oh, he didn't drop. He just had dropped the leather whip. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of a different mob. I'm not sure. We'll sell that off. All these can be sold. We'll keep the teeth, though, if we get null teeth. So I don't know if when we come back through here, I'll be curious to see if the commander is always a spawn there, or if he has a placeholder. Now I know some of you guys who know Black Bro like the back of your hands will tell me exactly the answer. Oh, I do know this guy though. I know the giant snake can drop a snake fang that's a dagger that a lot of people like to get, or something. Oh, look at that. They still have the click up. That is the click up to get to Jagged Pine Forest but that's a Looseland zone, so we won't see that. I know. I said Looseland, everybody. And everyone's going to tell me it's Luckland. I say Looseland, just how it goes. There's a lot of people who like to tell me the pronunciation of fantasy names is all wrong. But you got to think about it this way. When I played this game, there wasn't really back in 99, 98, 99 and forward, there wasn't a lot of, video content to watch and listen to people pronounce things. So you pronounced it how you read it and how you knew. It's like reading a fantasy book. When you read a fantasy book, you don't have anybody to tell you how to pronounce them. So you have your own pronunciation of those words. And that's just how it goes. And if you talk to somebody else who read the same book as you, they would probably say the character names different than you did. And they would probably pronounce different, cities and towns that you read in the village. In the book as well. So I kind of think about it that way, that the way that I learned certain words was how I pronounced it as a kid. learn, reading and going, well, this is how I'm going to say it. And then it just stuck with me, So, and yes, now that we have video and we have YouTube and we have all the wonderful ability to learn how it's supposed to be pronounced, it's all out there. But I'm just going to say it the way that I did, and I'm not gonna adopt the way that it's supposed to be because I'm used to it. And it's a fantasy world. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I need one more AA here. I only have a single AA point, but I want to get a second AA point because now that I'm running a pet, I need to get that AA that allows the pet to receive my beneficial songs, because currently he's not. Oh, where are all those yellows at? In the elite room? Ooh. That's kind of fun. It seems as though they might be... Are they above me? I cannot tell. Oh. Looks like I can get there from going this way? Oh, I can swim there. Okay. Alright, we're going to swim up here. If I can get up the ladder. Look at all these snakes. We'll kill all these snakes off. Oh, I dropped the giant snake fang. There it is. I'm not going to keep it, but I know that's a highly sought after when you're a newbie starting out here. I think we're working our way up towards this elite room. I think it's through this door. We'll find out if I'm right or wrong. Okay. Ooh, there's a pit here. Kill snakes here. Oh, we got the AA. Okay, let's spend it. Pet affinity. That's the one we want. Let's train it. Bingo. So now Zobarn should... Yep, look at that. He's getting them. He's getting my cellos. He's getting my hymn. He's getting my chant of battle. Excellent. I wonder if I should run my haste. Anthem to Arms, and then he gets a haste as well. Oh, does it not overwrite? I can't run Chant of Battle alongside Anthem to Arms. Okay. Got it. That's alright. He doesn't really need haste. Alright, let me put back on what I had here. I was running the Chant of Battle. Yep. Oh no, I had that running. Sorry, it was my Whistling War Song. My self-haste. Oh. I can't open this door. That's interesting. It doesn't even say that it's locked. I'm not getting, like, the door is locked. You don't have the key or something. Ooh, is that my proc? It was my proc. How cool is that? It did work. Flame bolt only hit for 22. I don't know why. Let's try regular flame bolt on this guy. Oh, okay, it is full damage. So I don't know if maybe he resisted some of it or it does half damage. Ooh, here we go. We're getting some yellows in here. That's what I like to see. I know nothing about where the names are in here or anything, so I'm really just exploring this for the first time, so I probably should look them up at some point on the EP.9 wiki and just see where all the named actually spawn, so I have an idea of, you know, what placeholders I'm killing. Spiked collar, strength 5. It's not terrible. I mean, wow, AC 5, strength 5, good starter item. I mean, it is a +2, so higher strength than normal. Alright, we dinged and got level 11. I don't see my pet backstabbing yet. It may be that he doesn't backstab right away. It may be that it's you know, he gains it at a higher level. I'm not sure when the water pet gets backstab. I believe on traditional servers like Project Quarm or Project 99, if Project 99 has it, I think water pets don't backstab till many levels later. But I don't know if that's the case here. I still haven't made it up to that room yet. I don't exactly know where to go to get that, but we're going to go down here. Oh, that's a fall. And kill these guys I just spotted. I'm still getting used to me turning on this auto attack thing that keeps it on between when you still have mobs fighting. I've been trained for quite a while now by having to constantly turn auto attack on, but it'll take me a while to untrain myself from that. Is there more mobs over here? Oh yes, 2 snakes. What is down here? Okay, another blue. Okay, that flameball's doing variable damage. I don't know what that's about, that proc. Now it did, okay, it did full damage that time, so it must be that it's either I'm killing them and they only have a little life left, or they are resisting part of that. I love it though. I love having a spell as a proc. Oh, we're back here to the bridge. Okay. Not really where I wanted to be. I see the commanders are coming back up. Or these elite guard guys are coming back up. Was that commanders? I don't remember what they were, but they're coming back up now. Let's get back over there. Yellows are good to kill. That's what we want to kill. Yeah, the commanders, okay. I feel like this has definitely got to be a named area of the map where these commanders are spawning. There must be something else in here. Oh, I think I have completely forgotten to buff my pet with the Beast Lord stuff, with the Beast Lord attack spell. I gotta do that. And my flame shield, my goodness. I'm not used to, I gotta get used to having these spells now. Let's turn these off, and let's put the pet haste, there's that. I wonder if I can put them both on. The haste and the... do I not have it yet? I'll have to look. Oh, there. Oh, no, that's the spirit. That's summoning the actual Beast Lord pet. I don't see the pet haste for the Beast Lord yet. Okay. But, you know, I'm look at the spell list real quick. Let's go. Let's go to the Beast Lord in particular. Let me sort it here. Let's see when we get it. So we've got the Spirit of Sherrick. That's the pet. Sherrick's playing his heal. Spirit of Lightning is 13. Okay. That's what we're looking for. So at 13, we can buff our pet then with that. We can at least do burnout, though. Oh, it lasts for an hour. That's excellent. Alright, let's get the Shield of Fire going. Too bad it doesn't last very long. I feel like I've got to find the area that's got some higher level guys in it. Right now we're fighting a lot of blues. Just a few yellows here in the commander area. I'm still curious about that other room that I'd like to get up to. Was it up here? Yeah, it was this room here, the elite room. It must be down below us. I'm gonna have to go out. Maybe. Let me take a look here back through this one area, this area here. So let's turn on our auto Z. Yeah. Well, we'll kill everything in this room, and then I just gotta figure out how to get there. It must be up through this some way there. Okay, I think I'm finally going the right way. Oh, here it is. Okay, we did find it. Yeah, this is a nice room. I like this. We got actually dual class in here. Okay. I'm trying to use Rain of Blades, which is a AoE spell. It's actually a rain, so it rains a few times. I think until it hits 4 targets and then doesn't rain anymore. There we go. Nice, level 12. You've gained the ability Unbound Companion. It's an AA. What is that? Unbound Companion. The passive ability increases your chance the pet will land a critical hit. Oh. Okay. I see. So that's a free... it's an AA that's granted to you at level break. So the next one will be 30, and just means your pet has a chance to crit. That's cool. I like that. Well, I don't think we'll be staying here as long as I thought. I was thinking, for some reason, it was a higher level dungeon, but it is a bit lower than I expected. That's alright. We can kill through here a few more times. I'm going to check the map on P.9 just to see if there's, like, anything I didn't see yet that's kind of important to the dungeon. So we've seen the elite room, we've seen this commander area that I felt like it was this kind of purple area here, the commander area, that felt important. There must be some other areas too. Don't see them on the map though. It is labeled. I think we found them all. I think we found the important spots. Snake Pit, Snake Ledge, we've seen both. The Elite Room, the Commander Room. That's about it. So we have seen the major parts of this dungeon. I will be curious now to see how do they revamp this dungeon and make it more interesting. I mean, I don't mean more interesting, but like how do they move the named mobs around? Oh, this is that door we couldn't get through. We found the other side. All right. Oh, okay. So here's the Null Commander. We killed this guy, but it was the Split Paw Commander before, I think. He had the whip on him. All right, back at the bridge area. I mean, we might as well work our way out of here. I think we'll go to another dungeon now, because this is not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for some more yellows and big hard mobs all over the place, but we're not finding that. I didn't realize the level range was so low on this, but it makes sense. It's a newbie starter dungeon. Well, that was a short trip, but a fun trip. I'm glad I got to see it. Now I am somewhat familiar with the major rooms in Black Pearl. There's only a few. And now I think it is time to go off to Eridan or Otis. I would like to hang out in the Warrens and check that out, because I don't know anything about the Warrens either. And I do know that that one does have a higher leveling range in it, so we can hopefully we'll be running into some much harder mobs. So off we go to Quanos, and we're going to catch the boat over to Eridan. See you there. Alright, we are here in Otis, in Paniel, and working our way down to the Warrens. Again, a zone I have not really explored. I'm going the wrong way. That's to the hole. Whoops. The Warrens are this way. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. Here, there's somebody else here. Let's check our zone picks. Alright, difficulty 2 is wide open. Let's go. Nice, we've got the zone to ourselves. Alright, we're going to just start working our way in. I don't know which is the best way to go. Can I go back? This way? Oh yeah, I kind of want to go this way through the, this, like, building area versus the caverns, which are this way. It's kind of cave system. I want to go this way in. I feel like the molars are for something. I gotta look that up. Wow, okay. So, I don't think I'm gonna do this quest, but it's interesting. I mean, I think for a single molar, you can get ringmail pieces. Dang, that's pretty great. If I was an erudite and came here to start leveling, and I'd be here getting those, trying to get those molars so I can get ringmail. It's fantastic. Wow, these just keep dropping. Well, let's just loot them, I guess. Looks like we're back in the kitchen area or the smithy area. I guess are named Foodmaster Ragnar and Smithy Rargan. Like their names. No drops on them. Ooh, Prince Bragnar, cool. Alright. A red, we like a red. Oh, Zobin is backstabbing. Okay. So he was backstabbing the whole time. Alright, alright. I didn't realize that. He's level 12, okay. Alright, Bragnar, let's go, buddy. Level 18. Back up here a little bit. Trying to get these guys together. Can use my AoE spell on him a bit. Oh, nice, we dinged on him. That's great. Nice, we got that ding there. What is this? A bronze Naginata. Bronze Wakazashi and a bronze Jute. All these bronze weapons. But we know that. We got to come back here and do that. Ooh, we got it named here. I did not expect that. Riftcure the Arcane, a Necromancer. I just saw blues on the map and thought, let's go kill all the blues. I keep seeing the dusty burlap stuff dropping down here. I guess that's kind of like cloth, maybe a little better though than cloth. Trainer Daxker. Probably when they're named, I guess. Here's the jailer. These all look like static spawns, like we're getting all the named and no placeholders, so I'm guessing they always spawn these guys. Oh, he dropped a whole bunch of keys. Alright. We'll hang on to one of them. I don't know why this Karen wanted to kill me. Just came walking into this jail cell. Look at that cold iron shackle. Yeah. Did I just lose faction though with the Karen? No, I didn't. That's interesting. I just walked into this jail cell and the Karen attacked me. I guess the Karen don't like me very much. What is in here then? Is there a bunch of Karen? I don't really want to walk in there and kill all these Karen off. There's a bunch of Karen in here. Yep. Who's this guy? Adarius. He doesn't like me either. Huh. You know, he must not be on a Heretic or Eridan faction. I was just looking at that faction, and I'm dubious with the High Guard, and the Heretics love me. Well, yeah, amiable. I don't know if maybe that's because I killed Yale or something. I don't know why they like me so much. Well, let's walk in here and get everyone angry. Ooh, alright. I'm curious to see who we lose faction with. So that guy... I lost faction with the High Council of Air in just 1 point, though, and Peacekeepers. Weird. I'm glad I'm not losing faction with the Karen, though. I mean, they probably already hate me anyway, considering I'm a Dark Elf. All these shackles. Wow. Well, if you ever really want a leveled up shackle, come here. They drop every single time. It would just be a piece of AC. Well, since the Karen, we don't lose faction with him, we might as well kill him. I think that pretty much covers for this southern basement area that we came through. Basement? I wouldn't say that's rooms. I don't know what it is, but this kind of southeastern area. We did the Prince down here, Prince Bagnar, and then this is the Smithy. Yeah, these guys are all back up again. Who's attacking me? Okay. All right, level 14. What do we got here? The Wicker. This Wicker and this Burlap. That seems to be the common armor that drops down here. Wicker and Burlap. We'll kill these guys one more time, then we'll move on. Barbecued erudite. You get 3 intelligence for eating barbecued erudite. Okay. Okay, so we went... I'm going to kill these protectors here. We went this way. I'm going to go down and kill the Prince again. And then we'll come back. And what I want to do is go all the way back and go down the cavern side, which goes into this whole area. I haven't been there yet. I got a lot of these teeth to hand in. I just want to do it for fun and turn in those teeth to see if you do get a whole bunch of chainmail. I think you do, according to what I was reading on the quest. I like this area. It's got a lot of yellows and blues here. Tell you what, if you've hit level 50 and you're looking for a way to grind AAs, of course you can grind them at 50. I tell you what, if you start over again and go to 10, the AAs come a whole lot faster. At least it feels like they do. Maybe it's just a placebo effect, but it feels like I'm getting AAs a lot faster down here than up at the 50s. 50s, I should say, at 50. There is no 50s yet, not until Kunark. I gotta say, you constantly are getting drops down here of pieces of armor, weapons. It's kind of a great newbie dungeon, I gotta tell you. I enjoy this. I mean, if I came in here completely naked and I was looking for, something that would be pretty good. Given, I think if I didn't have any equipment, it also would be a little more hard to take on what I'm taking on. So, I mean, you're already powerful enough. 3 classes, you already have a significant advantage. But still, if you came in here with nothing, this soft wicker and the old burlap drops like crazy. It's constantly dropping. Okay, so now we're going to go the other direction here. And that's the entrance to the zone. And we're going to go this way through the cave system now. And just check this part out. Cobalt Pit Fighter. I don't think this is a named area. Looks like it would be a named area, but I'm not sure if it is. I gotta tell you what I'm missing. I'm missing my AoE attacks. I only have AoE spells now from the mage, which they work, but you know, having cleave from the warrior, having round kick from the mage, yeah, I'm missing that. There's another AA. Ooh, bats. Huge bats. And not to mention, I know I already said this, but you know, I'm saying how all these little pieces of gear are dropping down here, but these teeth, look how many I've got. That's, I mean, if what I'm reading is right, and I just got another, this is all chainmail. So you take that and hand it in and arrow it in. I think that's where I turned it. I don't think it's Peniel. And you get chainmail pieces for every molar. Man, that not only is that good armor to get you equipped, it is a good money source. Kind of reminds me of the bandit sashes in Quanos, where they give you like bronze weapons afterwards. That's pretty great. This is a full suit of armor. Well, RNG armor. Ooh, now we're getting yellows down here. That's what I like to see. I can see starting. Probably more named. Yeah, named. We're gonna go up here into this water area first. I want to think this is where that big giant tadpole is. Oh, this guy's a dual class. I'm like, why is he taking so long to kill? I think his name is Mugwump or something like that. He's probably red to us too. Oh, we pulled a whole lot here. My goodness. Come back here so I can nuke everybody. Column of fire. I know you really can't see a large effect of it because I have my spell effects turned down so much, so you don't really see a big boom of the spell effect, but it is hitting them. Oh, level 15. All right. There's more yellows in here. Oh, there's Muggle Wump. He's red. I don't know what level he is. Warrior Cleric, boo. Gotta take him out. Ooh, these guys are actually giving us a difficult time. I like that. This Blast of Frost spell that is a Beast Lord spell is crazy good. It's on a bit of a longer cooldown, but its cast time is half a second. My goodness. Whoops, I wasn't fighting. Yeah, the pet was doing work. Everything in this cave aggroed on us, so the cave is empty pretty much now. I gotta heal up a minute. I'm gonna see actually if I have any additional spell. Oh, okay, if there's any spells I'm missing that I could equip here at 15. Oh, light healing. That's kind of important. Oh, I completely forgot that I got the Spirit of Lightning now. Alright, now that we have that, we cast this on our pet here. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Now he's going to have a proc that hits for 75. That's awesome. We'll redo Burnout here. It hit right away. I saw him proc that Spirit of Lightning immediately. Mogump is 25. Okay, can we do 25? Probably. Yay, whirl until you hurl. Okay, let's get here. There we go. All right. A warrior that casts slow. Nice. Cast Iron Stein. Potion of Invisibility. That's awesome. I like that stuff. That's cool. What a neat drop. I have gotten like the whole set of burlap and wicker so far. I just keep seeing new pieces drop that I put on auto sell. Alright, back to the main hallway and this next area here. This I'm starting to recognize this area. Yeah, I think this is where the king is and the shaman, high shaman or whoever it is. They're both red. I can see them on the map. I'm going to work my way around the room here. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. That's fine. I didn't want to pull the king and all them yet. Well, I just pulled the lore keeper, though, wherever he is. Come here, Rogik. I'm going to fight him. Let's get that shaman down. I'm going to switch to inversion so I can fast cast on him. More wicker. Nice, level 16. It was a good choice coming here. This is a fun zone. Good XP for what I was thinking. Alright, we're going to leave the king and the shaman for last. Take the shaman out now. Inversion is so strong with this build. All your mage spells are just wicked fast. Alright, we're gonna lull these guys, because we can. Probably actually should wait for... Let's get balance stance back on. And we're gonna heal up a little bit before I do this. Alright, let's pull the shaman here first. Of course, these guys will be no problem. We killed Mugglewump, who was 25, so this won't be an issue. Ruined Boken. That's not a bad weapon, though, with all the saves on it. Alright, let's take the king out. Nice. Oh, a little breastplate. That's not bad. And, oh, look at that. That's actually pretty great. Wow. I think it's because it's +2, of course, but it's really nice. Alright, we're now going to the last part here. Now this part leads back to that zone line. That's a zone line for Stonebrunt Mountains. Whoa, that's a lot of big bats. Oh, we got some reds back here? Dang. Look at that guy. Oh, that is interesting. A whole bat cave that's blue and red. I love it. We'll lull the Lord and pull the bats. Like, I've seen parts of the Warren from other people's videos, but I had not seen this part at all. I hadn't seen anybody come back here. I mean, maybe because there's nothing that drops that's interesting. Well, a dreadful hat. Kinda crap. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. The mighty bear paw. I like it. Let's do it. I have never seen anyone come back here in any videos I've watched about people doing the Warren. I think they always stop at the king and the shaman. Hunt Master Fergor. Nice, 17. I don't remember we started at here. What was your level? We were level 12, 11 or 12 coming in here? And another AA. Love it. Nice. Alright, we made it to the end of the Warrens. I wonder if we can zone out here. Let's take a look. Yeah. Here's another zone I've never spent any time in, either. Stone Run. Wow, it's huge. Oh, it's huge. Now, I've seen Wreck-It spend a ton of time here, and Classic spent a bunch of time here in their videos on Project Quarm. But look at this. We got blues here. Blues, yellows. Well, I think I know what we're up to. We're going to go level here next. But I think we're going to end the episode there. And I want to thank you for coming along, as I just did this really simple start over with the new build and just kind of troll through 2 dungeons. We checked out Black Burrow, very quick, short dungeon, shorter than I thought, very low level. And then the Warrens, which I really, really like. And we'll probably spend more time here in the future if I'm leveling. So come check them both out. Great. I think the biggest thing I take away from the Warrens is obviously a lot of mobs to kill, but armor drops and weapon drops and these teeth to get chainmail, man. And you're gaining faction with erudites and the heretics, which is really great, especially if you want to get into Paniel. So anyway, that's it for the video. I want to thank you all for coming and watching and hanging out, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.